Welcome. Hashtag THEVERSASHOW is part of an entertainment podcast that exercises our freedom of speech. Our conversations, opinions, debate on a certain topic is not to offend anyone in any source. For that being said, enjoy the show. Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? And welcome to another special, spectacular edition here on Hashtag TheVersaShow. And of course, I am your host, the one that you have vote, the GOAT, the Versa. And if you're new to the channel, you make sure that you do these three things. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Listen, first of all, for the last episode 79, I want to give thanks to all of the people that was viewing it, but it ain't over. Yep, it's not over. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a host here on the phone line, on Hashtag TheVersaShow phone line. He's coming back on this show, my boy Muhammad. Once Muhammad hit the phone lines, then he gonna get a good standing ovation from the show. You feel me? What I'm saying? But once again, man, about Diddy, man, can't you see? Diddy, can't you see? Sometimes your antic, it concerns me. But anyway, listen, like I said, I'm gonna try my best to do a nice, good, short episode on this one because me and my boy Muhammad, we always talk. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let me go give my boy Muhammad a call. And once again, too, shout out to my boy Muhammad, because he's like, yo, he needs to be on the show and say some few things. Diddy, can't you see? Sometimes your antics, it concerns me. Man.
Yo, how you doing today, Versa?
Yo, Hashtag TheVersaShow. Yo, Muhammad. My boy Muhammad, what's happening, my brother?
Nothing much, yo. It's really good to be back in the show.
Yes, welcome back.
Appreciate it. There's a lot of stuff unraveling. It's crazy.
Yes, sir. I mean, yo, this shit is going bananas when it comes to this man, Diddy.
No Diddy.
Right. No, yo, I made a joke with my boy. We was in Target, and this girl, she trying to figure him out. And I was like, I was going to help her out. But then he came back, and then she was like, oh, you from this school and this and that? And I was like, nah, bro, that's not what she said. She said that you came from a Diddy's party. And she said that she saw you with 2 baby oils signed by Diddy. One bottle says take that, the other bottle says take that.
Now they're gonna start using that baby oil joke a lot now. It's kind of hilarious, so I see it.
Oh yeah, I believe so too. I believe it's hilarious as well. I mean, listen.
But,
go ahead.
But I've recently seen a video of a lawyer. He was reading Diddy's indictment, and they said in one of his freak-offs, he partied to the point where, like, after the party, he had to use IV fluid from all the drugs he used. So,
and also too, he has some information that you said, and this is the information. Are you saying that he found some fluid?
Oh, no, after his freak-off parties, he would use IV fluid to recover from the amount of drugs that he used.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I could believe that.
Yeah, I definitely believe that. And like getting IV fluids you can't get that easily. Like you need an MD, or like you got to get that from a pharmacy. So like a pharmacy or an MD is involved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure, man. Like that could make sense because some people, they use IV to recover from their hangover or the amount of drugs they took that night. So yeah, I could definitely believe that for sure. What other information you have on Diddy?
In one of his first concerts, and I believe it was in the Manhattan. It was in some college in Manhattan in the city. Mm-hmm. So they told him not to overcrowd it. He ended up doing so, and 9 people got killed and 30 injured, and he just swept it under the rug.
Oh, I know the incident you're talking about. That was the one with I believe LL Cool J was there. Some other artists was there. It was supposed to be a performance, and the crowd wanted to get into the building, and it was like a rush, and the doors was closed, and everybody was like falling down the stairs and getting pundled. You know, yeah, and a few died and a few was injured. Yeah, and Diddy, he kind of, well, it's also too with the Shine situation as well. Like the whole shooting in the club where he was with J-Lo, Diddy shot somebody, and he, in same way as Shine, you know, shot his gun, but Diddy pretty much told Shine like, yo, if you take this right here, then, you know, I could go out and make the money and I could help you out while, you know, we could figure this thing out. But Diddy's whole mindset on that was like, yo, if he's in prison, he's in prison.
Yep, exactly. Diddy wanted him to take the fall for him, but in reality, he was never going to back him up or try to bail him out or anything like that. He just didn't want to get in trouble or take the heat for it.
Right. Yeah.
But not only that, but before Kim Porter passed away, mm-hmm. she had a flash drive with a book that she wrote about P. Diddy. And one of the things that she revealed was that P. Diddy was having threesomes with men and women.
And listen, I said on a previous episode, if Diddy would just come out saying that, yo, he like men and all that, we could stop all this him allegation that he like men. We would stop all that.
Exactly.
Hold on. And you know what, too? Hold on. I'm gonna get into the whole Kim Porter book thing because I also heard about that too. I don't know if you also heard this too, but the original cover of Machiavelli, the Machiavelli album, the original cover was like Biggie looked like a pig, and he had Diddy in a pink dress with like titties. Yeah, the original cover of the Machiavelli album. He had Diddy in a pink dress with big titties. So Tupac knows something too. That man, he also knows some few things. And yo, see, Muhammad, let me ask you this. If Biggie was still alive, would you think that he would be fucking with Pop? If Biggie was still alive, you think he'd be fucking with Diddy today?
To be honest, no, he would have definitely backed off with how plenty of artists did. Like, for example, French Montana.
I was just about to say his name. Yeah, French Montana.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who else?
French Montana. He was around Diddy a lot. And then after French Montana's birthday, they just like they fell off. They wasn't like the same afterwards. It was like a little sus to me. I'm like, they was together. Like, if you think about it, bro, this sounds a little crazy, but P. Diddy and French Montana like had like a little freak off party, right?
Yeah.
And then afterwards, French Montana just skyrocketed and he got really popular afterwards. That might seem a little suspicious.
And you know what, too? I haven't seen French Montana fucking with Diddy ever since he made that song Unforgettable.
Exactly.
I really haven't seen French Montana with Diddy. And you normally see pictures with Diddy in French.
Like they besties type, but now it's just like they never knew each other, like they strangers.
I mean, that's go with everybody. I remember Charlamagne played a clip for Diddy on the Breakfast Club. And, you know, Diddy was talking about like, yeah, daddy, I like the way you look, daddy. Yeah, the way you scrap and scramble and this. And Jadakiss was there. Fabulous was there.
Fabulous. Yeah.
So you seen it, right?
Yeah, I seen that. And everybody was just like really uncomfortable. And like, I feel like they knew that Diddy was a homo and like he'd be doing some crazy shit like behind the curtain, but they just wanted to stay quiet and silent like how majority of the other celebrities are.
Right. And, you know, that's one thing I gave respect to Kevin Hart because, you know, the clip that's going around, too, that he was at a so-called Diddy party, right? And Diddy was like, yo, Kev, just don't go on the bed. Just don't sit on the bed, all right? And I just like how the way you're hosting the party. And then Kevin Hart goes, thanks, Diddy. You know, I appreciate that. But I just want to clarify something. I'm not going near that bed, okay? I don't want to go near you or that bed, all right? A matter of fact, cameraman, how about we just take the shot off the bed with me in the bed, all right? So, like, even Kevin Hart was like, yo, Diddy, like, that shit's nasty, bro. That shit's weird. Like, why would you say that?
I mean, bro, that I don't want to like give you bad news about Kevin Hart, but he closed down 4 businesses after Diddy got arrested. Yeah, you heard about that, right?
Yeah, his veggies food chain. I thought, because I was like, man, ain't nobody fucking with no veggie shit. No disrespect to all the vegetarians, but there's a lot of people that like their steak, the cheeseburgers, the fish, you know, fried fish. There's people out there that like that. And I understand Kevin Hart is going through the healthy route, but ain't nobody fucking with that shit.
Right. People, they want more people eat meat than like, there's more meat eaters than vegan people. But at the same time, I feel like his business was thriving, and then like it was getting up there. For him to just like automatically close it as soon as Diddy was arrested, that's kind of suspicious. It's kind of telling me that he was part of one of the freak off parties, and he obviously doesn't want to be like get caught in it during trial. But at the same time, there's rumors how Kevin Hart's wife is actually trying to get a divorce with him because she ended up finding out that he was in the freak off parties.
I could tell you who else was getting a divorce. Ric Flair. Woo!
Oh yeah, the Nature Boy. He was a part of that too.
No.
Oh, I was about to say. I thought he was a part. I thought he was in the list.
No. He's just getting divorced with his wife, Wendy, I believe her name is, and for 6 years they've been married. But I was like, that's typical Ric Flair. Like, you know, that's typical Rick.
Oh, you know, Ric Flair is different. For him to survive a plane crash and get struck by lightning and still live, nah, that's different.
You know, I would say, man, I won't be surprised if Ric Flair and Diddy was woo in the parties. Rick, I'm not saying you was at the party, Rick. You wasn't. I'm just saying. But you're the type of person that looked like the type of person that. Anyway, but you know who also was in them parties too that I've seen?
LeBron.
Oh no! Well, he said, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party."
Like a Diddy.
Yeah. Nah, it's a Oscar winner, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes. Yeah.
Yo, and do you know when he made the movie The Wolf of Wall Street? One of the guys that stole the billions of dollars from this Malaysia company, like they stole like $1 billion from this company, and to do the movie, like these guys put the money up to do the Wolf of Wall Street, and they gave Leonardo DiCaprio a Picasso painting, and then when
you said they gave him a Picasso painting?
Yes. And when they got caught with the whole scandal thing and, you know, taking the billions of dollars from the Malaysia like banks or something, he had to give the Picasso painting back. Otherwise, he's also including in, you know, with the whole scam thing. The guy from The Roots, he was involved.
Wow, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, you do have a point. If he didn't give back that painting, it would have been a bad recognition for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a bad recognition for him right now.
For real, it's looking bad for a lot of celebrities. And what's crazy is that before all this even happened, I think you've heard of this, but Cat Williams was saying 2024 is going to be the year of truth, where everything comes to light. You
better tell it, Muhammad, man. You better tell it. For real.
And yo, Cat Williams, like, he was on point. When I seen that Shannon Sharp interview,
mm-hmm.
he wasn't lying, because he said when P Diddy asked you if you want to party, you got to tell him no. That's true, because I also seen another video of one of Diddy's main bodyguards. His name is I believe Gene Deal, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Gene
correct
Deal.
me if I'm mistaken. Yeah, Gene Deal.
Mm-hmm.
So he was explaining how P. Diddy and Ja Rule slept together.
No wonder why 50 Cent is trolling Diddy.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, I seen when Gene was explaining it in a video.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe it. He was saying how like this was like when he was first his bodyguard. Like the first bodyguard of P. Diddy was Gene.
Mm-hmm.
So Gene was he was just in the hotel room, and P. Diddy was saying, "Don't let anybody come in. We don't want to be disturbed." So Gene was just doing his job. He didn't ask any questions or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
So then Ja Rule's cousin comes in, and he's telling Gene that I'm trying to go into the room, and Gene was like, "They don't want to be disturbed right now, so you're gonna have to come back another time." Mm-hmm. He wasn't listening to him. He was pushing through. So then Gene was like, "Yo, Jesus is gonna have to take my soul out of my body before you go into that room." And they just started fighting, and then P. Diddy and Ja Rule come running out naked with towels, saying what's going on.
What's going on? Yo, that shit's crazy. Ew, man. I mean, listen, I could believe.
Now, to be honest, I believe it. Yeah, I believe because it's like Gene just started now coming forward. He didn't start talking until P. Diddy got arrested. So he was like, yeah.
I heard.
Gene is like, maybe now it's safe for me to start speaking. Just like how Khloe Kardashian recently just stated that when she was in one of Diddy's naked parties, a 20-year-old Justin Bieber was there.
I said JB was there. I've said it. I said it on the last episode that Justin Bieber. I said it was Usher that won't talk about it. Justin Bieber wouldn't talk about it, and somebody else I said on the last episode I wouldn't talk about it. But I knew it was Usher and Justin Bieber. They would not talk about it. Yeah, JB was in them parties.
Yep. He was taken advantage of when he was young. That's pretty sad.
Now, let's get back to the whole Kim Porter, like you were saying about she has a flash drive, those hard drives, back in the day, hard drives on her new book on Diddy having threesome with men's and stuff. I said it on the last episode that Kim Porter is the key to Diddy's case. Problem is that she's no longer here with us. God bless her soul. I wish Kim Porter was here with us. A gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous ebony woman. Man, she would have been a key to the case.
Oh, 100%. 100%. The amount of like details and things that she knew about Diddy,
mm-hmm.
she just needed that one sit down with the feds, and that's it. P. Diddy is going to prison for life. He is regardless, but with her on the page, it would have looked easy for him to just go to prison.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yo, I don't know. Listen. I'll say this when it comes to Diddy, man. Biggie, Pac, Kim Porter, some other ones that passed away before him. They pretty much probably has some keys to what's been happening with Diddy and his whole antics and stuff like that. I mean, I wish Kim Porter would. You know what? Just by thought of it, I wonder if Kim Porter had seen Diddy with 1,000 bottles of baby oil. You know, because I've been hearing that she can her ass whoop. I just want to know if she's seen Diddy with 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. Like when did this start to happen with 1,000 baby oils and lube? Man, I trying to order some baby oil that back in the day for my child. You know when my daughter was born in 2019, and Amazon says we got one more left. CVS says we all sold out. So now it all makes sense why they got one left and one sold out. Diddy over here buying all the damn lube and baby oil. I mean, hot damn. I mean, he at least could have brought some olive oil, you know, just, he probably did get some olive oil too once they ran out of baby oil.
Nah, for real, I agree with you, because a lot of, like, my older sister, she had a bottle of baby oil that lasted her 2 years, and for him to just have 1,000 in his house, that's very suspicious, and we don't even know what he's using it for, and thank God that we probably don't even know the details, because it's probably disturbing.
Not even just that, it's like, you know, why have 1,000 baby oils for? Why are you hogging all the baby oils, man? Like, stop hogging it. Like, if you had 100 or 200, all right, whatever, cool, still a lot, but all right, cool. But 1,000? Yo, I mean, damn.
Yeah, 1,000 is too much. That's overboard. That's probably overboard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's signing it with a black Sharpie saying, take that. And it says Diddy with an autograph signature on it. On each bottle, he's handing out 2. Take that.
Oh, and I also want to add on to Kim Porter.
Yes.
In her book, this is gonna really sound insane. In her book, she stated that she slept with Tupac, and Diddy tried to sleep with Tupac, but Tupac denied it. But he didn't mind sleeping with Tupac's wife, Kim Porter.
That's why Tupac had Diddy in a pink dress with big titties on the original cover of Machiavelli. He said, nigga, what? And then you just like, put this bitch on my back of the cover of my album. Hey, listen, is Diddy gay? Or not gay, excuse me. Is he bisexual? I would say so, because there's rumors that he has dildos in his crib and he slept with guys. Even when he told Usher in front of Kevin Hart that he's like, yeah, we used to wake up in the morning together. I mean, pause. And then he was like, me and Usher's brother, we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. And then Kevin Hart was like, yo, I'm the only sober one in this party. Like, he said that he used to wrestle over Frosted Flakes with Usher's brother. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that video.
Yeah. It's sus, man. That he likes him some dudes.
Nah, 100%. And you know what I think it is? It's just like it's probably, how do I say it? It's probably like his desires, or it's the money. Like it could be anything. We don't know like what it is that's making him have this type of addiction for men, but he's keeping it on the low. Like he's just scared to come out. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, of course he is, because he's Diddy that's known for having girls in a jacuzzi and waking up with girls in the bed in the music videos. You know, girls in the yachts and the. That's what we know Diddy as. If Diddy would have had dudes, muscular dudes, he checking them out and stuff, then we all would have known Diddy was sus. And yes, back in them days, we would have been like, oh, Diddy is gay. We ain't fucking with Diddy. Whoop, 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 de whoop. So he has to keep the persona of him liking women. But yes, on the low, in his shadow, he likes men. He likes them.
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah. But
the evidence is out there.
Yeah, it is out there. And even too with you know, I was going back to the song called Kill Shot with Eminem when he was dissing MGK.
Right, yo, that was a crazy diss track. It made MGK want to change genres.
It did make him change genres. It made him change his whole persona. No, but he says something at the end of the song, and then he's like, Diddy, you know I'm just playing, man. You know I love you. But I was like, I gotta go back to that. Like, he said something in there that was so important that it was like, nah, Eminem wasn't just joking, because there's no way he could just say that on record where millions of people could hear that line and just say, oh, I was just joking, Diddy. You know I love you. Nah, son, like, yo, listen, people could tell you that Diddy is just what I'm hearing, he's evil. He does evil things, evil parties. So he's, it's the same way with R. Kelly, the same way with him. He start to see the light.
That's actually true. But and to add on to what you said about the kill shot video, sometimes rappers, what they like to do is they like to put like little hidden messages in their rap music videos, so that way like they wouldn't like expose it to the fullest, but like try to hide it, and people will try to connect the dots and figure it out themselves type.
Right. Yeah. Man. But it's getting heavy, and I was doing a photo shoot, and I apologize for that Monday too, my brother. But yeah, I had the photo shoot that done. We was done until I think like 11 or 12. And
it's all good. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you seen the photo shoots, I appreciate the likes, my brother.
Definitely.
Yeah, but he got arrested the same day I was doing my photo shoot. So I was like, yo, if I get caught with this motherfucker walking in the streets and he sees me doing a photo shoot, he's like, yo, let me take a picture, love. Let me take a picture. And I'm just like, nigga, this is like OJ trying to take a picture with Dave Chappelle and Chris Tucker, after the whole murder trial. Like, it's gonna fuck up my reputation. It ain't happening. Like, you ain't gonna fuck up my photo shoot, have people thinking like, this guy was at a Diddy party. No, I was not.
Nah, yeah, that's true, because like majority of the celebrities that ever hanged out with Diddy, they'd be assuming that they were at a Diddy party, but in reality they really weren't. But I also did want to talk to you about something else.
Wait, hold on.
It is about Diddy.
Yeah.
But,
wait, hold on. Wait, before you say that, just real quick. Even Ice Cube was on stage. He was doing a concert, and Ice Cube just came out and just said, "And I was at no fucking Diddy party," and everybody was like, "Woo!" So Ice Cube let it be known, like, "Yo, I know Diddy, but I wasn't at no party." Yeah,
Ice Cube probably knew what was up too.
Hell yeah. And I believe Cube too. 101% I believe Cube. Like, Cube,
he's not a liar.
Yeah, and Cube parties, but Cube knows, like, if it's something weird, he's like, man, I ain't going to no weird ass, stupid ass party like that. I'm sorry, you were saying what you was about to say? I'm so sorry.
No, it's all good. It's no problem. And I was gonna say that a lot of people are assuming that they might kill Diddy in prison. They might like Epstein him. Like everybody's calling this a black Epstein situation, because with the Epstein situation, way too many celebrities were involved with him, so they didn't want to get caught. So probably one of these celebrities sent out a hit to get him killed. Some people are assuming that the same thing is going to happen to P. Diddy. I'm thinking that it could happen, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of people are going to get exposed.
Also, to a little side note, when you talk about hit, there's a rumor that's going around. Yo Gotti's brother, God bless his soul, that passed away. They said that he put a hit out, $100,000 hit out on Young Dolph. So I was like, oh shit, what?
No way.
Yo, it's on a Shade Room, World Star, it's all over. Yo Gotti's brother, supposedly, allegedly, I don't believe it, but they said that yes, he put a hit out, $100,000 to kill Young Dolph.
Wow.
But talking about the whole Epstein situation with Diddy, I said the same thing on a previous episode, but I was like, well, he's on suicide watch, and then his lawyer said that Diddy is not suicidal. So I guess he cleared the wave off of that, supposedly. But people trying to kill Diddy, I doubt that. I think he'll be in a good protection program in there. So I don't think I think he's in good care. They're not gonna put him with murderers and shit like that.
you might be right, because well, when I was I seen a post on Instagram, and I was reading one of the comments, and the comments was a person. He said he was a New York correctional officer. He said when people are put on a suicide watch, it's usually like to keep them safe and make sure nobody's trying to like come after them, or somebody wants to kill them, or somebody wants to try and start a fight with them in prison. It's not usually like because the inmate wants to kill himself.
Yeah, but it's like the same situation with R. Kelly. Like they would have, even though he been stabbed, but they would really try to like really get him. And so far, they said R. Kelly's doing good. He's singing. You know, they caught him cleaning the tables, singing. So, you know, he's doing his thing in jail. So Diddy's gonna have to do the same thing. And I believe, because he's not gonna. They said that he could face life in prison, but at the same time, I think the minimum is 15. Is the minimum? If I'm not mistaken, I think the minimum is 15. So he could get out early.
You might be right. I think it's 15. Yeah.
So he probably won't even do 15. If anything, he'll probably do 11, maybe 10, 11. If he's in good behavior, like 10 calendars. You know, that's to Diddy. It's like just take that. Yeah.
Well, he's definitely 100%. He's gonna snitch and give up some names for a lesser sentence.
Ooh, hold on now, damn it, man! Now you just added another conversation to it, because I forgot about that. Yeah, because I heard that there's some people that's hiding, and 50 Cent put up a post where Nino Brown said that he's gonna start snitching on people, and he made it like, you know, that was Diddy's face, like Diddy was Wesley Snipes, and he's gonna start snitching on people, and I'm like, yo, Diddy is gonna start telling if he wants a lighter sentence. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Because majority of the time, even Charleston White said it. He said that Charleston. I think that's his name, Charleston White. Mm-hmm. He was saying how majority of the time you can snitch to get out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what the feds do, though. The feds, what they would do to solve their case is, of course, they gotta get the main source or the person that's around. But if they can't really get the person around and they have the main source, they rather get the information from the main source. And They probably told Diddy, like, listen, Diddy, you have either life or 22 years in prison. If you give us some names, if you tell us what was going on in parties, if you tell us that you was doing this and that to the women and males, then we could give you 12 years in prison. And, you know, and we put you in a witness protection and, you know, blase. Like, you know, they would give you like gold if you help them solve the case. But it goes back to the movie American Gangster, where that guy called Frank Lucas, and he told Frank Lucas straight up, man, if you lie about one place, one name, your ass is going to jail for life. So same thing with Diddy. If he lies about one name, one place, one baby oil missing, his ass going to jail.
Yeah, so he's definitely got to give up some names. Now I see why Cat Williams was saying this is the year of truth. That means Diddy's got to give up some names. It's going to be some crazy celebrities. So a lot of people got to buckle up. They're going to be disappointed in the celebrities that they ever loved. They're going to be wishing that, yo, this is just like, I got no words for it, but at the same time, this is just, it's insane, bro. It's insane. I can't believe it.
Yeah. But the problem I have really is that Diddy is not the only person that's doing this. And of course, we all know the whole Jeffrey Epstein, but right now, he's not the only person that is doing this. There's other people that we don't know versus there's celebrities that's doing the same thing. But back then, technology wasn't as high as it is today as we speak. A lot of officers, DEAs, FBIs, agencies, CIAs, Like they are really cracking down on these people that was doing these harms in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. They cracking down on these people. Yeah, because it's about time. Hell,
Yeah.
when people were saying about the whole Tupac murder, like why took you so long to get Keefe D? Because evidence and technology is best for their case. That's all.
Not only that, but to add on to what you said, when the feds want to investigate a criminal, they take their time with it. They want to make sure they gather enough evidence so that way they can give you like enough charges to put you away for a long time. So like whenever it comes to feds and like Homeland Security and stuff like that coming after you, that's major trouble. 100% you're going to be going to prison. There's no way escaping that. It's different with the cops because like for example, if a lady was just to come up and say this guy he hit me, and then that person he gets locked up and they investigate what's happening, and then that's when they will charge him. But with the feds, they investigate, make sure they got enough evidence, interview all the people, and then as soon as everything is completed, that's when they go in and they arrest him. And then he can't. There's no fighting unless he gives up the names, tells the truth, and cooperates with them.
Exactly. FBI conviction rate is a 99.8% conviction rate. So,
yep.
Out of the 2%, you have a chance. But that's the 2% that you have a chance. That's like somebody telling you, like, yeah, you got 2% on beating Mike Tyson. So, but you're right. But when it comes down to the feds, they don't play. And then they gave him a RICO charge too. That's even worse. That's big boss status.
Yep.
And Suge too. Suge even said it himself one time. He was like, yo, Diddy's a weirdo. Y'all gonna find out soon. Suge said it.
Oh.
Yeah. Suge said he was like, because supposedly it was Diddy's bodyguard, supposedly Wolf, that shot one of Suge Knight's bodyguard, one of his best friends. And then that's when Wolf got killed himself too for the retaliation of Suge's bodyguard. And that has something to do with Diddy as well. So ever since then, Suge had a big hatred. And you know what too? You could find a picture with Suge and Diddy together, like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. You could find pictures of them together. But ever since that incident happened, Suge had a huge dark side for Diddy. Huge dark side. That's when he came on stage on the Source Awards talking about anybody want to be an artist and don't want executive producers to be all up in your videos, all up in your songs, all up in your records. Come to Death Row in front of Diddy. So he has a big animosity when it comes down to Diddy, Suge Knight.
Maybe Suge Knight wanted to work with Diddy, but then after that whole situation, he found out his true colors.
No, because by then, even though Diddy was kind of running a little bit of Bad Boy, the merge of Bad Boy, Death Row was getting started around, 92, 91, about 91? Yeah, so in Bad Boy didn't get started till a little bit after. So, they were cool, but Diddy wanted to do his own thing because he had Craig Mack, and then he started getting Biggie, and of course Suge had Dr. Dre, then he had Snoop Dogg, and then Snoop Dogg bought the Dog Pound. So to me, it was more in the middle with Tupac. Like, who's gonna grab Tupac? And it was more crazy. And this is the fucked up side with Diddy, because Diddy too knew Tupac, the same way Biggie knew Tupac. Diddy won't even bail out Pac to say, yo, come to Bad Boys. Imagine Biggie and Pac on the same team.
Ooh. That's the rap duo we would have had in history. Oh my God. That would have been so filthy. Oh my God.
And Pac and Biggie, they had a relationship. Like, yo, Big loved Pac as a brother, man. When Hit 'Em Up came out, C's, Diddy himself too, and the Bodyguard, they said that Big cried. Tears was coming down his cheeks when he heard Hit 'Em Up. Because it was like, it wasn't because of like, you know, the lyrics itself, but it was like, damn, man, like, you was my homie, man. You was my homie.
Wow. So Biggie really did love Tupac like that, like a brother.
Yes. Oh, to the fullest, man. But I didn't know why Biggie didn't just say or send money in Pac's books or release Pac to be part of Bad Boy. But it took who was it?
Suge Knight.
No. Was it? I think it was Snoop. Snoop was the one that told Suge that, yo, you need to go and get Pac. But Suge was like, nah, man, I don't want to, you know. And Suge was putting money on Pac's books when he was in prison. But Suge was like, nah, I don't think he'll be right for us in Death Row. And then Dr. Dre was like, yo, you bring Pac in, you gonna make Death Row explosion. And then that's what then it took another person to say, yeah, go get Pac. Reggie White Jr. was like, yo, yeah, I think it's best for you to get Pac. And then that's when Suge was like, all right, let me go and get Pac. He released Pac from prison because he was out on bail. Suge bailed out Tupac. But problem was and that's when the whole problem started to become between Pac and Big, because Pac was like, yo, how did this big motherfucker right here bail me out of jail, but you big ass motherfucker can't even bail me out of jail? Not even, more or less, can't even put money on my books. Oh, nah, nigga, it's war. It's Death Row, West Side all day. It's war, motherfucker. That's why when people say to Hit 'Em Up, Who Shot Ya, that came out before Pac was shot at the Quad Studio 5 times at the Quad Studio. Who Shot
really?
Ya? Yes, Who Shot Ya was before Pac was shot at Quad Studio. Everybody thought that was a diss towards Pac, but it wasn't, not at all.
That's crazy.
Biggie never ever you can never find, you could Google right now, you will never find a diss record against Pac from Biggie. Even if they say Who Shot Ya, that is not a diss record from Pac to Pac. That was just a record for him to put on Ready to Die. His debut album.
So everybody was assuming Who Shot Ya was a diss track that was towards Tupac, but it wasn't.
No, not at all. That was before he was shot at the Quad Studio that he made that song.
Okay, I see what's going on.
Right. But everybody took that as, because, when Pac came with Hit 'Em Up, that was, and again, Biggie was on top of the world too. When Pac was in jail, now he had to see on the front page of the XXL magazine, The King of New York, Biggie, or the Source magazine, The King of New York, and Biggie's face on there. And he's like, oh, this nigga's gonna take my shine. Because mind you, even though Pac was in Oakland, but he was born in New York. So he was trying to be the king of New York. Nas, Pac, Big, they were trying to be king of New York. But it was Big that came on top. And Pac was jealous because it's like, yo, Big, you took my spotlight. Nah, West Side motherfucker with the click we can't claim, so.
And yo, to add, I want to add on to what you said. Snoop, I seen a video of Snoop explaining the story. He said how I think this was in like I believe it was in an award show or something like that.
Yeah.
But there was in like Nas was he was coming in. He was in a room. He was coming into a room where Tupac was at. So Nas, he just like dabbed up Tupac. He was like, "Yo, I like your music and everything." And then I think Tupac, he was insulting him. I don't know what I can't remember what Tupac said to Nas. But then Nas was like, "Yeah, bro, I agree with you, this, that," and then he walked off. And then Tupac was like, "You see, I just punked him." But Snoop was like, "Nah, man, you didn't punk him. He let us slide."
Oh no, I could tell you what happened on that story. So it was like an award show. Pac was heated. He had the whole death row. Nas was there with his boys, two from Queens, and they were strapped. And Pac took Nas aside. He said, "Yo, let me holler at you, nigga." And then Pac told Nas straight up. He's like, "Nigga, I diss you. I diss Mobb Deep. I diss Big. What the fuck you gonna do?" And then Nas told Pac, he was like, "Yo, nothing but love, Pac. Ain't nothing but love, man." They kind of shook hands and stuff like that and squashed it. And he did a record on the All Eyes on Me, dissing Mobb Deep and Nas and all of them. And he told Suge that, "Yo, take that part that I said about Nas, take that verse off. Me and him, we're cool." So that's what happened. Reggie White Jr. said that Pac went to Suge and said, "Yo, take that verse off that I dissed Nas. Take that verse off. We're cool now." But I think he still put it on the album. So, it's
Tupac, he was like a dominant, fearless rapper, to be honest. With like the way you would want to explain him.
Oh no, like I said, man, Pac. I grew up, Pac helped raise me. Pac was a soldier, man. He really was a straight outlaw soldier for sure. He'd been through a rough life growing up. He was a gift. He was a gift to this earth for us, and it's sad that it took one person to end his life. I wish we would have had Pac today. We definitely would have had the amazing words of wisdom from Pac. So, Tupac Amir Shakur. So, man, yeah, he was too young when he passed.
He was really ahead of his time, though.
Yeah, and a lot changed him growing up. Remember, when he first started off, he was, keep your head up. Brennan got a baby. He was the smooth, cool guy. I get around. But then once he got shot, then went to prison, then the whole rape charges, and then being in prison, the whole method changed him. He's seen people getting stabbed, he's seen people getting raped. There's some news from Suge, but I'm not gonna report it because I don't know if it's true. But Pac was a writer. He really was.
Those events changed him, and it became like it made him like more tougher.
Yeah, it did. It did. But listen, Muhammad, you got any last thing to say? Because we was talking a lot on this show. So, anything you want to say before I'm gonna wrap this show up real fast?
Oh no, that's actually that's about it. That's every detail that I gave you. That's the evidence I found on Diddy.
Nice, man. I'm telling you, man, because this guy Diddy, man, I don't know. Man, talk about can't stop, won't stop. That's scaring me now.
We gotta wait to find out.
Diddy stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh man. All right, but Muhammad, I appreciate you to be back on this show, ladies and gentlemen. Muhammad.
Of course.
Thank you so much, my brother, man. Yo, and of course, man, you're always welcome to call or to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's always great talking to you, bro. Always enjoy talking to you. On the show and off the mic, I always enjoy talking to you, my brother, and I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I thank you.
Yes, sir, bro. I love you too, bro. This feelings mutual, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, just be careful. Don't go to nobody's parties, okay?
Oh no, definitely not.
All right, brother. Have a great night, all right? And I thank you again, brother.
You too, brother. Have a good night.
You too, brother. Thank you.
Bye.
Peace. All right. My boy Muhammad. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, I'm about to wrap this show up right now, all right? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Versus final word. Versus final word is real simple and real easy. All right. Listen, don't go to no Diddy parties. All right. If you're a freak and you like those freak parties, then make sure everybody at least sign a contract or everybody agrees to the terms on what situations that they get into. Okay. So just remember that. All right. It's okay to be freaky, but don't do some illegal freaky shit. All right. And don't call your parties freak offs ×2 or freak offs part 2. None of that. All right. When you go to parties, have fun, enjoy yourself. All right. So that's all I got to say. All right. Anyway, I know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm late for the theme song, but we're gonna get this party started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you so much for viewing #TheVersaShow. And of course, you make sure that you do these 3 things. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you, Muhammad, my brother Muhammad. Thank you, Muhammad, man, for joining the #TheVersaShow. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel, you make sure that you just subscribe now to the #TheVersaShow channel. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for kicking it with the Versa. And again, this right here, you know, we had a fun, actually, conversation. And again, if you want to be part of the show, just call me and I'll make sure I give you some time to be part of the show. Just go on my Instagram and just DM me. I'll throw you the information. So y'all already know, okay? You know what I'm saying? I gotta get a new one of these. This shit's almost out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for viewing #TheVersaShow. You should already know what this is. It's the best podcast around, and I am the Versa. And I see you guys on another episode here on #TheVersaShow. We're getting close to 100. 20 more episodes. We're getting close to 100. All right, God bless, ladies and gentlemen. And I got to leave you with peace into the Middle East. Productions. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I thank you for watching the latest episode on #TheVersaShow. For more new episodes, you make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell for more new episodes. And if you have any questions to ask, to get my intake, my answer on this show, make sure that you add me on Instagram @TheVersa. And also, too, can't forget to follow, too, so press that button as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. Until next time, #TheVersaShow, the best podcast around.